Hey guys, another layout update. Happy Friday. We're going to be working on some track work over here, but we got the maintenance away train right here. Let's get them fired up. We'll head out over to the construction site. I think the crew is ready to go here. Like I said, we've got our got everything we need here in the gondola. Got all our nails, a few ties, a bunch of plastic connectors and regular connectors. Let's head on out. We're gonna head over to the north end of the yard where the construction is gonna be happening. Looking good. And yeah, I know, it's a Union Pacific layout and we're running a Santa Fe. Well, you know how that's how it goes here. We just have fun with trains. Plus I only had a Santa Fe caboose, so I figured the Santa Fe's building this line. It makes no sense whatsoever because it's actually a Southern Pacific, former Southern Pacific line. Now Union Pacific, but hey, like I said, we're just having a little bit of fun here. Let's run out of the layout here, or out of the yard, I should say. Let's get our turnout set here, and we'll see if we run into any trouble. Okay, it looks good. So, as we're coming out, here's what we're going to be looking at. Track work. I've got my turnouts in place right there, and we're going to just talk about how I lay my track initially. And so, thought this was a pretty good idea right here. Now, first off, this little track coming out of the yard is not powered currently, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll see. I think it will not work. At least, yeah, see, we're already losing power over here. There we go. That's good enough anyway. That's about as far as we're going to get. So let me go ahead and shut everything down here. And we can talk about our track work. Alright, so yeah, I figured I gotta power this thing here. Sorry, power this track right here, because it actually powers that outside rail all the way down, all the way down to there. But hey, this is as far as we're gonna go. We just wanted to get our nails and all that good stuff right here. So as you can see, let me go ahead and prop this up a little bit. There we go, and adjust the camera. All right, so one of the things that I see a lot is guys laying track, and they never seem to at least try to make a straight track, or at least they don't show it. But this is how I do it. I just get a straight edge. I got an old ruler like this, big long one here, and the first thing I do is when I lay the track, I kind of get that on there up against the rails, and let me show you how that looks over here. Make sure everything's positioned, and I'm going off of the rail all the way down at the end over there. Just making sure the turnouts look good right there. And it's from what I can see, because I don't have my glasses right there, but it looks like they're pretty straight, and I kind of did this yesterday, and I dropped my first nail right there. So we know that at least to that point, it's pretty straight. You can take a look over there. Let's zoom in a little bit, see how it looks right there. Looking pretty good. So the next part here, we want to get this track down here, because at this point, and I'm still kind of debating right here, it's going to go over the Santa Ana River. This is going to get cut out over here on the fascia, and obviously it's not as big as the actual thing, but we'll have a bridge coming across here with a representation of the Santa Ana River right here. And I'm debating whether to kind of move this track, you know, kind of curve it out a little bit so that it comes out kind of towards here, or keep it towards the back there. I'm not sure, but I think for now, I think I'm going to keep it right there, because we'll have a background on here and all that stuff. And as you can see, I've got the bench work right here, which on the forward section, I actually cut out, and I have a piece of wood that runs underneath here across for the support at the front. But I'm going to keep the support at the back here, and the background scenery is actually going to, you know, kind of cover that up. But then also, if we have our track coming right across there, and it'll be kind of like a bridge, maybe about 2 fingers like this, it'll actually cover up that sort of seam right there, if there is any, after we put our background down. But let's go ahead and lay some track here. I'll show you how this works, if I don't knock the camera over. So we know we've got up until this point where I have a nail put down nice and straight. So I basically kind of go off of that and a little bit of the turnout right there. Make sure you can see this right here. There we go. And just kind of using my straight edge right there. I'm going to make sure that the back end right here, this little portion, is nice and flush up against the rail. Right there. And then what I'm going to do is make sure that this portion is good. We'll come over to our maintenance away train right here. It's just kind of popping up right there a little bit, but I'm going to start popping in my nails here. Just kind of drop a few of them through the holes in the track or in the ties. Oh, this is very exciting right there. All right, and then what I do is I take a look at it. I make sure it looks pretty straight. And I think that's the last nail I've got right there. So you can see we could do anything right here. You can see where that nail is. But that's what I do. And you can see that from there to there, it looks pretty straight. You can always make minor little adjustments here by moving the track just a tiny bit, because I only have a nail there and a nail here. So if you needed to, you can do that. And actually, I think I popped a nail like nowhere near the hole. Right there. So, anyway, that's kind of how I keep my track straight. It's a good idea to use a straight edge. Like I said, I see a lot of guys, and I've never seen them actually, you know, tell you how to do this. And it looks pretty simple, and it pretty much is, so maybe we just all take it for granted. But that's how you get that nice straight track. And the important thing to remember is that even if you're kind of looking at it like this, you know, from a side, or you kind of take a look down like that, it may look straight, but you really got to get down and kind of look all the way down the track to see if it's a straight or not. And you may see there's a little bit of a kink way back there, or is that a bush? I can't tell. Anyway, or actually that's my turnout way back there for Sanford and Sons. But that's the way we do it over here. So I got to get to laying track here. We've got the maintenance away train sitting over here with all our good stuff. I'm going to keep on going. We'll go across the bridge there and just keep on going until I run out of track. And I know I'm going to need to get a little bit more flex track, so I just might be doing that later today, because I only got about four or five pieces. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that little mini, I would say very mini, operation session, and a little bit of a layout update here on laying track. I'll see you guys in the next whatever kind of video I post. Take care.